My parents stole $350,000 from the savings I'd been building for years. Mom laughed. Thanks for funding our 30th anniversary trip. I just smiled. 2 weeks later, they called me saying from Dubai, screaming and panicking. The money disappeared on a Tuesday morning. I checked my account like I did every week. The savings account, the one I'd been building for 8 years. Every bonus, every tax return, every overtime shift, every dollar I didn't spend on the vacations my friends took, the restaurants they posted about, the new cars they bought, $350,000 gone. Balance, $47.23. I stared at my phone, refreshed the app, same number. My stomach dropped. Fraud. Had to be identity theft. Someone hacked my account. I called the bank immediately, hands shaking, heart pounding. The automated system, press 1 for checking, press 2 for savings, press 3 for fraud. I pressed 3. Waited on hold for 12 minutes, listening to elevator music, my leg bouncing, my breath shallow. Thank you for calling. This is Jennifer. How can I help you? Someone emptied my savings account. All of it. $350,000. I need to report fraud. Typing sounds. Account number? I gave it to her. More typing, then silence. Sir, the withdrawal was authorized. Electronic transfer, not fraud. That's impossible. I didn't authorize anything. It shows here it was authorized by Margaret Chen, joint account holder. The transfer went through at 9:47 a.m. yesterday. My mother. The room tilted. I sat down hard on my kitchen chair. Sir, are you there? She's on the account for emergencies, I said, voice hollow. Medical emergencies. I added her years ago when I was traveling for work in case something happened. Well, she used her access to transfer the full balance to an account ending in 4782. Would you like me to provide more details? No, thank you. I hung up, sat there at my kitchen table, staring at my phone, at the number 4723. 8 years of work gone in one transfer. I didn't cry, didn't yell, didn't throw anything. I just sat there, cold, empty. Then I drove to their house. 20-minute drive, suburban neighborhood, 3-bedroom house with a nice lawn. The house I'd helped them refinance 3 years ago when their mortgage rate was too high. Saved them $400 a month. Dad answered the door in a Hawaiian shirt I'd never seen before. Bright pink, palm trees, and surfboards. Hey, champ. Big smile. Perfect timing. Come in, come in. Inside, the living room was covered in glossy brochures, travel magazines, printouts, Dubai, Paris, Maldives, Rome, Barcelona. A map of the world spread across the coffee table, red pins marking destinations. Mom came out of the kitchen holding 2 champagne flutes. Moet, the expensive kind, the kind they'd never bought before. Oh, sweetheart, perfect timing. She handed me 1 glass, fizzing, golden. Her smile was wide, careless, excited. We wanted to tell you in person. We're celebrating our 30th anniversary. Big trip, really big. First-class flights, 5-star hotels, the Burj Khalifa, the Eiffel Tower, the works. I looked at the glass in my hand, cold, wet with condensation. With what money? I asked quietly. She laughed, high-pitched, delighted. With your money, silly. Thanks for funding it. You've been saving so much for years. We figured you wouldn't miss it. You don't even have kids yet. No mortgage. No wife. What do you need all that money for? Dad clinked his glass against hers. 30 years, son. We deserve this. We worked hard, raised you, sacrificed. Now it's our turn. You took all of it, I said. Every dollar. Mom waved her hand, dismissive. You'll make it back. You're young. You have time. We don't. We're getting older. This might be our last chance to really live. I saved for 8 years, and it's going to an amazing cause. She sipped her champagne. You should be happy for us. This is what family does. They help each other. I stood there, the champagne glass in my hand, untouched. Dad was already pulling up the itinerary on his iPad. Look at this resort in Dubai. 7-star underwater restaurant, gold-plated fixtures. We're staying a week. Then Paris, Mom added. 5 days. Then Rome, then Barcelona, then the Maldives for the finale. Private villa over the water. 21 days total. First class the whole way, Dad said, proud. Lie flat seats, champagne service. I didn't say anything, didn't argue, didn't shout. I set the champagne glass down on the coffee table carefully, gently. I smiled. I nodded. "Have a great trip," I said. Mom hugged me. "You're such a good son. We're so proud of you." Then I left, drove home in silence, radio off, windows up, got to my apartment, locked the door, sat on my couch in the dark, and I planned. For 2 weeks, I was the perfect son. I texted them, sent encouraging messages. "Me, can't wait to see photos. Me, you deserve this. Enjoy every moment. Me, have the best time." Asked about their itinerary, where they were going first, what hotels they'd booked. Mom sent back excited paragraphs about spas and restaurants and excursions. They posted photos from the airport lounge, business class lounge, champagne flutes, fancy food, Dad making a toast, Mom laughing. Caption, 30 years and counting. Dubai, here we come. Blessed anniversary, cha luxury travel. 47 likes, comments from relatives congratulating them. While they sip champagne over the Atlantic, I sat at my kitchen table with a lawyer. Found him online, criminal defense attorney who also handled financial crimes. Good reviews, aggressive, exactly what I needed. Consultation was free. I brought everything, bank statements, transfer records, account history. Joint account means joint access, he said, looking through the documents, flipping pages, studying numbers. But the money came from your paycheck, your deposits, your name on every wire transfer for 8 years. This isn't her money. This is conversion of funds. Can we get it back? We can try civil court, sue for restitution, but that takes months, years sometimes. He looked up. If you want them to really feel it, we go criminal. Theft by conversion, financial exploitation. These laws usually protect elderly people from their kids, but they apply both ways. You're the victim here. What would that do? Criminal complaint, police investigation, warrant. If convicted, it's a felony. They'd face jail time, and we can request an immediate asset freeze, freeze their accounts, freeze their credit cards, stop them from spending another dollar of your money. I stared at the documents spread across the table. 8 years of bank statements, 8 years of deposits, proof of every dollar. Do it, I said. You're sure? This will destroy your relationship with them. They already destroyed it. He nodded. I'll file today. He filed that afternoon. Criminal complaint with the district attorney. Request for emergency asset freeze. Evidence package 3 inches thick. The DA's office moved fast. Signed a detective. Reviewed the evidence. Issued the freeze. 3 days later, my parents tried to check into their 5-star resort in Dubai. The Burj Al Arab, 7-star hotel, $2,000 a night. Their credit cards declined, all 4 of them, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, all declined. They tried to call their bank, international calling, waited on hold for an hour. Bank representative told them there was a legal hold, criminal investigation, U.S. jurisdiction, all accounts frozen pending resolution. Their faces must have been perfect. That's when my phone rang. Mom's number, the one I hadn't blocked, the one I wanted to hear from. I answered, put her on speaker, set the phone on my kitchen counter. Her voice was shrill, cracking, hysterical. What did you do? I could hear Dad in the background shouting, let me talk to him, give me the phone. I filed a police report, I said, voice calm, flat, emotionless. Theft. $350,000. You took money that wasn't yours, money I earned, money I saved. The district attorney agreed to prosecute. We're your parents. You can't do this to us. You stole from me. You laughed about it. You said I'd make it back because I'm young. She started crying, sobbing. We're stranded. We're at the hotel, and they won't let us check in. Our cards don't work. We can't get a different hotel. We can't even buy food. You have to drop the charges, please. I let the silence stretch. I could hear Dad yelling at someone in Arabic, hotel staff probably, trying to explain, trying to negotiate. I imagined them in that 7-star lobby, marble floors, gold fixtures, designer luggage at their feet, everyone in expensive clothes, everyone staring at the American couple, causing a scene. I'm not dropping anything, I said. Please, we'll pay you back. We'll give you everything. Just call them. Call the police. Tell them it was a mistake. It wasn't a mistake. You knew exactly what you were doing. We're your parents. Her voice broke completely. We raised you. We sacrificed for you, and this is how you repay us? by leaving us stranded in a foreign country? I thought about 8 years, every late night at the office, every overtime shift, every promotion I worked for, every bonus I saved instead of spending. Every time my friends invited me on trips and I said no because I was saving. Every time I bought generic instead of name brand. Every dinner I cooked instead of ordering out. Every sacrifice I made for a future, for security, for peace of mind. And they took it, laughed about it, told me I'd make it back. Yeah, I said, I am. You're really gonna do this to us? Dad's voice now. He'd grabbed the phone. Over money? You're going to send your own parents to jail over money? You stole from me. We're family. Family doesn't do this. Family doesn't steal $350,000 either. We'll give it back, every penny. Just drop the charges. You can't give it back. You already spent it. First-class flights, hotel deposits, 5-star resorts. It's gone. Silence. He knew I was right. We'll sell the house, he said, desperate now. We'll sell everything. We'll pay you back, I promise. Just please drop the charges. You had the chance to ask me, to talk to me. Instead, you stole it and mocked me for saving it. We made a mistake. No, you made a choice. I hung up, sat there for a moment, phone on the counter, silent. Then I blocked both their numbers, called the lawyer. They called, I said, begging me to drop charges. What did you say? No. Good. The DA wants to proceed. They're building a case. Your parents will be arrested when they land back in the US. What if they don't come back? Then there's a warrant. Interpol gets involved. It gets much worse for them. They'll come back. Good. I hung up, sat in my apartment, quiet, empty. My phone buzzed. Texts coming through from relatives. Aunt Linda, your parents are stranded. Help them. Uncle Bob, what's wrong with you? They're family. Cousin Amy, you're really going to let them suffer like this? I blocked them all. 2 days later, my parents posted on Facebook, long post, public, visible to everyone. We're devastated to share that due to a terrible misunderstanding with our son, we've been left stranded in Dubai with no access to our accounts. We're trying to get home but can't afford flights. If anyone can help, please message us. We're desperate. Comments flooded in, relatives offering sympathy, friends shocked. Then someone commented, "What happened with your son?" Mom replied, "We borrowed some money from his savings for our anniversary trip. He overreacted and filed criminal charges. We're working to resolve it." I screenshot it, sent it to my lawyer. "Evidence of admission," he said. "She just confessed publicly. This helps us." The post stayed up for 6 hours, then disappeared, deleted, but I had the screenshot. 3 days later, they flew home, coach, cheapest tickets they could find, borrowed money from Uncle Bob, landed at SFO, went through customs. Police were waiting, arrested, handcuffed, read their rights, booked, fingerprinted, mugshots taken, bail set at $50,000 each. They couldn't pay it, spent 2 nights in county jail. Uncle Bob bailed them out, mortgaged his own house to do it. They went home to find their bank account still frozen, credit card still frozen, no access to any money. The trial took 4 months. They hired a public defender, couldn't afford a private lawyer. I showed up to every hearing, sat in the back, watched. They never looked at me. The evidence was overwhelming. Bank records, transfer history, my testimony, their Facebook confession screenshot. The defense tried to argue it was a family loan, an understanding. The prosecutor showed that there was no agreement, no discussion, no permission, just theft. The jury deliberated for 2 hours. Guilty, both counts. Theft by conversion, financial exploitation, sentencing, 2 years probation, $350,000 restitution plus interest, community service, permanent criminal records. If they missed one payment, they'd go to prison. After the verdict, they tried to approach me in the hallway. Security stopped them. Mom was crying. "Please, we're sorry. We'll pay you back. Just talk to us." I looked at her, at Dad, at their faces. "You should have asked," I said. Then I walked away. The restitution payments started the next month, $2,500 a month for 12 years. They sold their house, downsized to a 1-bedroom apartment, sold their cars, took the bus. Every month, $2,500 direct deposited into my account. I never spoke to them again.